Welcome to my new series, which is called What's New. We're going to talk about the latest things that's happening in my life and around me. We're going to take a look at some of the latest food that's open in Sydney in the last 3 to 4 months. Maybe it's not just Sydney, it could be other cities, it could be other countries. Latest in fashion, things that I've bought, what's trending, things like that. So obviously we're going to do the same vlog format. Nothing's going to change in terms of my vlogging format and how I do my videos. It's just that I'm going to do a whole dedicated playlist to what's latest at the time I upload a video. Without further ado, let's go to our first What's New. Heading out to the city right now. Let's go.
A few moments later.
Check it out.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to take a look at the latest ramen shop to open here in Sydney, and probably the most expensive ramen shop here in Sydney. And I'm talking about Mashi No Mashi, which is located at the Star here in Sydney. Now, this is not my first time to visit a Mashi No Mashi shop. Okay, so Mashi No Mashi is by the group called Wagyumafia. Wagyumafia started as a sandwich shop in Tokyo, and from then the business has expanded to doing a progressive exclusive kaiseki restaurant, and they've also opened a bunch of ramen shops called Mashi No Mashi. And the very first Mashi No Mashi was opened in Roppongi, which I went to about 2 years ago in 2020. A Jiro style Wagyu Ramen there costs about 10,000 yen, which is like over $100. And I believe they also opened one in Hong Kong, and this is the first one in the Southern Hemisphere to open here in Sydney. I think it's like soft opening, where the bowls of ramen would range between like $38 something or $48 something like that, which is about half the price, or more than half the price of what the Tokyo bowls cost. So without further ado, let's hit up Mashi No Mashi here at the Star in Sydney. Let's go.
Check it out.
Alright guys, so we are now inside Mashi No Mashi here at the Star in Sydney. Just for you guys, I ordered a lot today. Not just one bowl, I ordered 2 bowls. And also ordered a side. As I mentioned, I've been to the original shop in Roppongi, but I tried their Wagyu Jiro, which is like the actual Jiro style ramen. But here in Sydney, they've got the skimmin, and they also have a dry version of Wagyu Jiro, a Mazimen style Wagyu Jiro. So I'm gonna smash both of them now. Let's start with the side that I ordered, which is a Wagyu Karage. This Wagyu Karage comes with some radish as well. You have to tell the radish that. Oh my god, that's so plump and juicy. I love the contrast of like salty, umami. The radish is so refreshing. Oh my god, that Wagyu Karage, legit plump and juicy. And before our skimmin gets cold, let's get into the skimmin. So skimmin, which most of you guys know, is a ramen basically deconstructed, and it's got a dipping broth with it. It smells very beefy. It's made from beef bones. It looks very intense and dark, so it's probably like a shoyu tare dipping broth. So most skimmin broths are quite thick. Broth is so warm. That's amazing because like I've been here for a while doing videos, taking photos, and let's check the skimmin noodles. In this case, check thick skimmin noodles. So far everything's legit. We got like thick bouncy noodles. There's 2 slices of wasaki bean. There's half a ajitomago. There's menma. So it looks like the skimmin bowl comes with 2 thinly slices of ozaki beef. It looks quite buttery. Look at that. And it gets flame seared. So alright, that's a lot of umami. That's like super beefy flavor. It's actually not that salty. You get punched with like this smoky beefy flavor, and that noodles is cooked perfectly. Bouncy, it's al dente. It's got a good bite to it. Okay, let's try the beef now. Beef looks super marbly. Okay, that's really tender. That's quite smoky. You know, so far everything, I've noticed the whole theme of everything that's happening right now is smoky. Smoky and umami. That's what's happening right now. It fits like the whole beef Wagyu thing. Like, and just FYI, the style of pretty much most of the ramen in this shop is gyro style. And check out the aji tamago. Looks like the aji tamago has been like marinating for a few days now. The yolk is just almost set, not quite, and that's how I like my aji tamago yolk. I want it jelly, I don't want it runny. Because you have that perfect balance of like really soft yolk and then like super flavorsome aji tamago. Look. Let's now jump into the mazemen. Alright, let's do the mazemen now. Alright, so I've pretty much mixed that mazemen already. So mazemen is a type of soupless ramen alongside with abra soba and shironashi ramen. So rather than broth, you have like this oil-based sauce to flavor it up and like dress it up. Alright, heavy in the beef flavor. It's quite garlicky. Alright. So far, very good. I can taste like notes of like caramelly butter. None of that makes sense. You know what this Wagyu reminds me of? It's like a slab of like brisket. A really fatty brisket. Tender and smoky, quite marbly. Oh yeah, you also get like little chunks of like Wagyu as well. It's not just the slices, you get like little chunks inside as well of Wagyu. This is full, man. This is like real gyro style mazemen. There's like cabbage, there's bean sprouts, it's got like garlic paste. It's like that tare is super flavorsome, it's fatty, it's oily, and it's smoky, so you know you're actually having beef with this whole thing. Alright, we're gonna keep eating. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more. So here's my final thoughts on Mashi No Mashi Sydney. The ramen's legit. It's close, if anything. It's the same as the Roppongi shop. Compared to the Tokyo pricing, the Sydney pricing is much better. Actually, you know, the actual Wagyu gyro bowls, and they look about the same as the Tokyo shop size. So, and it's much cheaper here. So it is expensive, but then again, it costs $120 for roughly 300 grams of Ozaki beef sirloin. So there's that. You're paying for them using Wagyu. The broth is made out of Wagyu bones. You're paying for the branding as well. That's why it's expensive, and it's at the Star. But if I'm just going to judge the ramen bowls themselves, they are really good ramen bowls. We don't have a lot of Wagyu ramen in Sydney, so like beef in general, then you've got a beef optional ramen here in Sydney. Speaking about new, you know what else is new in Sydney? Well, it's not new, but it hasn't been around for like 2 years now. Vivid. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button and smash it if you want to. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and please hit that notification bell so that you're up to date with all my videos. Talk to me, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Have you tried Mashi No Mashi here, or Hong Kong, or Tokyo? Let me know in the comment section down below. Where's your favorite ramen shop in Sydney? Do you have any particular favorite Wagyu ramen shops in Sydney? Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace. Much love, and I'm out.